jury found the defendant guilty of first-degree murder as charged in the indictment.
A jury found a Jacksonville man guilty of first-degree murder, as you just heard. This is in the death of his 16-year-old pregnant niece. Investigators say Jonathan Quilles raped, impregnated, and killed 16-year-old Iyana Sawyer and her unborn child. Quilles was also found guilty of sexual battery.
Action News Jack's Ben Ryan was inside the courtroom and explains how her family has a wound that will never heal.
Guilty on all counts.
The jury found the defendant guilty of first-degree murder as charged in the indictment.
Jonathan Quilles was found responsible for raping, impregnating, and killing his pregnant 16-year-old niece, Iyana Sawyer. The jury came to a decision in about an hour.
It means that Iyana was heard fully and finally, but there's more work to do.
Investigators say Quilles shot Sawyer in December 2018 and then left her body in a dumpster. A Jacksonville landfill was searched, but her body has never been found. Her family's attorney, John Phillips, says loved ones are going home to accept a piece of justice.
The word coincidence came up a lot today, right? And circumstantial. But at some point, accident and coincidence is just murder. And the jury saw through that. JSO spent days upon days searching landfills and looking for Iyana and the evidence. And, you know, Mr. Quilles couldn't stop running his mouth.
Prosecutors argued Quilles confessed to his involvement in her disappearance, evidence that proved she was dead, and had documentation that showed the two were in an inappropriate relationship. When Quilles learned she was expecting, they say he worried.
He's known since August that she's pregnant. Accusations by aunt comes December 6th. Baby's confirmed December 13th. And then Iyana is killed 6 days later. The pressure was on.
Phillips says this is a case that will always have an open wound.
He was an in-law, right? But being a case within the family is an open wound. Not having a body, not knowing where she rests is a continued open wound. It will always be an open wound.
For local coverage you can count on, I'm Ben Ryan, Action News Jax.
Iyana Sawyer's family did not speak after the verdict, but did issue a statement saying, in part, quote, "Today, a nearly 5-year nightmare ends with another measure of justice." They went on to say, "He chose to end Iyana's young life. He was a predator, and the jury saw that with ease. We are grateful. Please keep our family in your prayers." The state is seeking the death penalty, and the penalty phase will begin Monday. The same jury will need a majority vote, meaning 8 out of the 12 for the death penalty. If not, he faces mandatory life in prison.